from Concrete Gems Crochet, and today I want to show you how to make a really cute little gingerbread decoration to go on the Woodland Advent Calendar. Now you can use this for any kind of decoration or an applique or Christmas card or anything like that. But for my purposes, it's for the Woodland Advent Calendar, which is a wall hanging featuring a Christmas tree. And on the Christmas tree, you hang, each day of Advent, you hang a different decoration. So there's 24 decorations in total, and the gingerbread man is one of them. I'm using Scheepjes Catona for this pattern. So lovely 100% mercerized cotton. You get 50 grams and 125 meters. And I'm using shade 503, which is called Hazelnut. You'll also need a 2.5mm crochet hook and scissors and a needle. So we're going to start with a magic ring. We're going to be using US terms for this pattern, okay? So make sure you're familiar with those. And to start a magic ring, we wrap the yarn around like so, cross it over, you've got a loop, pop your hook inside the loop, grab the yarn and pull it through. I'm just going to create some tension in that ball end of the yarn so that I can then chain one to secure my magic ring, okay? And that looks like that. And we're next going to work 6 single crochets. Just why I've got so much shadow. Ooh, sorry. We're going to work 6 single crochets into the magic ring. So insert your hook into the ring, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, and just continue that until you have 6 single crochets in your magic ring. Oops. Is that 5? Yep, one more. Okay, 6. Okay, so then we're going to tighten our end like so. And then I'm just going to look at my pattern. We're going to move on to round 2. We're not going to join, we're just going to go straight into round 2. And we are going to go into the first stitch, and we're going to make 2 single crochets into each stitch around. So exactly the same as we have, just into each stitch, go in there twice. So you make a single crochet in the stitch, and then make another single crochet in the same stitch. And just continue that all the way around, and then we'll see you when you get to the start of the round again. Right, there we go. I've gone all the way around and got to the end with 12, and now we're going to slip stitch into that first stitch to join in a ring, okay? It can be a bit tricky, but that was all good. Okay, so we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. We're going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook. You can go in the back bumps or in the normal bumps, normal chain, whichever you prefer. And then a single crochet in each chain back to the main body, as so. Okay, so that will look like that. Then we are going to slip stitch in the same stitch as our last slip stitch, so into that first stitch still, like that. Oh, sorry, twisting around like that. So I went back into the same first stitch that we went in before, and we're going to chain 4. So then we are going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook and each chain across, just like we did before with the chain 5. 1, so you have 3 single crochets here. So, okay, so once you've done your 3 single crochets into those chains, the 4 chains, what we're going to do is we're going to work back down these 4 single crochets that we created here. Now this is going to be the body, the round part is the head, and we've just created our first arm. Okay, so you're going to twist or turn to slip stitch into these 4 single crochets. Okay, can you see them there? Ooh, there we go. Those 4 there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. So we are going to just slip stitch into each of those 4. Like so. So now we're at the bottom of the body, and we are going to chain 4. And then we're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook and the next 2 chains. Like so. So that's created the first leg. And then we're going to slip stitch into the bottom stitch on the other side. So you can see these are the stitches on the other side. We've got 1, 2, 3, and then this bottom one 4 here. So we're going to slip stitch into here. Might be a bit tricky because you're working into the back of the chain now. There we go. So you can go through 1 loop or 2 loops. I prefer 2 loops, keeps it a bit tighter, but do what you have. Looks like a little dog now. So then we're going to chain 4, and we're going to single crochet into the 2nd, 3rd and 4th chains, or the 2nd chain from the hook and the other 2 chains, like that. Okay, then we're going to slip stitch into the next 4 stitches. So we're going to go into that one that we've already done, bead in, so the same one again, and then the next 3, slip stitching back along the body, and then that's the last one there. Okay, then we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Single crochet into the 2nd chain from the hook and the next 2 chains. Okay, and then we're going to slip stitch back into that same chain that we were working in last time. Okay, can you see that one? So back into that same stitch where we slip stitched before we worked the arm. Okay, and now you can see your little gingerbread man starting to form. Okay, so then we are going to turn our work. Whoops. Somehow I've got this all tangled around his arm. 1 second. So we're going to turn the man around so he's on the front, so you can see the head is at the front. And what we're going to do is we are going to chain 1 and we're going to single crochet in each stitch around the person, okay? Making 3 single crochets in the end of each arm and each leg. Okay, so you're going to have to work, it's a little bit fiddly, but sometimes you'll be working into the stitches and sometimes you'll be working into the ends of the rows, okay? And sometimes you'll be working into the sides of the chains, but just keep working around. It's very hard to show you because it's a bit fiddly. So I'm going to work 3 into the end, okay? So I've got to the end now, so I'm going to do 2 and 3. And then we're just going to carry on working down the other side of the arm and all the way around all the body. Keep going all the way around the legs, around the other arm and around the head, back to where you started. And then we are going to slip stitch in that first stitch to join. So I'll see you when you have done all of that. You can also make single crochet 2 together between the legs. So I've done a single crochet 2 together here, and I've done one here and one here. It just makes the gingerbread man lie a bit flatter, but just be careful about doing too many, otherwise it kind of evens out the legs a little bit too much, and you want them to have some shape. Okay, so when you've gone all the way around, slip stitch into that first stitch to join and fasten off. And then you can add some eyes and buttons using black thread and French knots. So I've got Scheepjes Catona in jet black, which is number 106. And you just need to cut yourself a small length, sorry about that, and thread it onto your needle. Okay, so we're just going to weave that in to start a few stitches in the head and pull that through. And then you're going to come up in about the place where you want your eye to go. Maybe around here. Okay, and then you're going to do like an in and an out with your needle. So go up and back in the same place, okay, and leave your needle like that. Then you're going to wrap your needle once or twice, not your needle, wrap your thread once or twice around your needle, and then pull your needle through, holding on to that where you've wrapped it, and it will create a little eye shape. Then you're just going to go back down. Oh, it's very dark, this thread to see, isn't it? Sorry, not much I can do about that. So you go back down. Move my thumb out the way, maybe it will focus a bit better. Back down anyway, and that completes the eye. And you can make them as small as or as loose or as tight as you want them to be, and then you can just carry on. So come up in the next place for the second eye, like so, and then go in and out and pause, wrap your yarn the same number as you did the first eye, ideally, like that, and then pull that through. Okay, and you can do that for as many buttons as you want. You could do a nose if you liked. I'm just going to stick with 2 eyes and 2 buttons, I think, but I think he will look super cute. So, as I said before, this pattern is featured in the Woodland Advent Calendar. If you would like to join in, it's running as a crochet along from during October and November, and I would love for you to join me. Find all the details in the description below and come and sign up. We'll be starting real soon now, or if we have already started, then not a problem, you can still join in. All of the patterns will of course be on my blog indefinitely, and also available as a PDF on Ravelry and on Etsy. So even if you are here a few years in the future, that is still good. Okay, so I have now finished my gingerbread man. Just going to weave in my ends. Got an end there to weave in and my black to weave in, and he needs a little bit of a blocking because he's a bit wibbly, but apart from that I think he looks really cute. Yeah, if the light was better he would look better as well. I don't know if I can make it any brighter. No, it's as bright as it goes, I'm afraid. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to see you again soon for another tutorial from Concrete Gems Crochet. Bye for now.